The audition I have waited 6 years to do just dropped in my inbox. People always ask me if I've got a dream job or a dream show, and the answer is normally no. I just want to be working. But this one has been on the bucket list for a little while now. Matilda! Oh my god. It is the UK and Ireland tour though. And like the bucket list would be to do it in town. But honestly, Matilda in London, Matilda on tour, Matilda in my mum's front room. I'm there. Dance call! Hooray! If any of you have been watching me for a while, you'll know that my best friend Ez is in Matilda and she is assistant dance captain. So I'm sure she can throw me a few tips and tricks for what the choreo is going to be like, because I've never been seen, and I think it's because it's just like not lined up based on like when I've been working or when I'm free for auditions over the years. But anyway, this is my first time auditioning and I'm really excited. So it says dance call at 10 AM. You are required for both a singing and a dance call. No, we've got to do it at some point. But yeah, dance at 10 and then singing at 11:40. For the singing call, please prepare your favourite audition song. That's sweet. I like that they've said that. Prepare your favourite audition song. It should be sung with an English or UK regional or Irish accent. Well, that's interesting. This would ideally show off your range and characterisation, acting through song, etc. We may test for range in the audition room, however, so don't feel the necessity to learn something new. Please don't bring any acting as children's songs or Corner of the Sky, Kite Song and Giants in the Sky. I can imagine so many people take those songs. Okay, interesting. I don't like the fact that it says right here that they're probably gonna ask me for scales, but never mind. For the dance call, please arrive warmed up, dressed in comfortable dancewear and trainers. Female presenting dancers should also bring heels. Dance session will last for about 1.5 hours. The role, female ensemble, we love to see it. I would love to be a swing and to be maybe like an assistant dance captain and to like play all the roles. So like I'll literally just sweep the stage before the show, like whatever you need from me, it's fine. Role description, we need brilliant, in capital letters, dancers with brilliant voices with lead understudy ability to cover featured ensemble as above, along with covering principal roles including Mrs. Wormwood and Miss Honey. I'm not sure if I am ready to cover roles that big right now. Rehearsed in London from August and then opens on tour in October, and then it's on tour for a really long time. I'm just seeing how much of this is announced so I don't have to put that weird like hand over my face. Okay, so I can say it definitely goes on until the 14th of November 26. So yeah, long contract. Long contract. A long contract is great for me in this phase of my life where I am looking to buy a house or a flat at some point in the very near future. This means that I am more likely to be given a mortgage and look like I'm more stable for lenders, basically. Another pro is not having to audition for a long time because, as you can see, it is quite a strenuous period of an actor's life. So to have a long contract is kind of ideal because you're just settled then. Another pro of Matilda and shows like Matilda that seem like these big musical theatre giants sit down in each tour venue for a period of time that is longer than usual. So your bog standard UK tour will do a week in each venue, but Matilda will do like up to 6 weeks in a venue. I think Lion King maybe does a couple of months sometimes, which does change your tour experience when you can actually feel like you are settled and not having to live out of a suitcase. You are living out of a suitcase, but at least you've actually got time to unpack and feel settled in a city. Do I want to do another tour? I would, for Matilda. I kind of wish that they would see me for town. That would be the most ridiculous ideal situation ever, because I haven't really lived the London life like ever in my career. I've always been on the move. To be on tour now for at least a year and a half will mean that I miss out on the London life until I'm like late 20s. But in terms of actual thoughts of like how I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm right for this. I really think I'm right for this, and just, please, are you there, God? Okay, let's talk about songs. my favourite musical theatre song. That's crazy. I mean, my friend Ez, who is the ADC right now, I'm sure she wouldn't mind me talking about her. She's an absolute legend and she's so, so good at her job. She sang Screw Loose from Crybaby. So she was really going on like the character, acting through song. I mean, it's still like up in the rafters showing off range, but that's a pretty crazy song choice, I think, for Matilda, but clearly it worked. So let's just go rogue. What have I actually got? Oh my God, I've got it. Never fall in love with an elf in a British accent. Is that too rogue? If you know that song, let me know in the comments what you think of this song choice. But it's from Elf the Musical, and I was in finals for it a couple years back and had to sing that song. It's just a bit of a bop. And I think it would be funny in a British accent. I don't know. How does it start now? He's several hours late. The skyline's growing dim, while others deck the halls. You dream of decking him. And then it goes into this lovely swing. My choice in men has always been pathetic. So yeah, like the start, I feel like I could do a little bit more Miss Honey feels. Like, we may as well just go as if we're in to cover the leads. Like, let's aim high, you know, for now. If they knock me down, like I said, happy to just sweep the stage, like, no worries. Yeah, so we'll do the start. He's several hours late, the skyline's growing dim, while others deck the halls. You dream of decking him, and then I'll slowly get more common and more of a London twang, and I feel like that would be funny and that would work, and then slowly I will digress into Mrs. Wormwood territory. The end of it is basically like showing off the top of my belt. It goes, never fall in love, never fall in love, never fall in love with an elf. It's as clear as a jingle bell. If you were single, well, don't fall in love with an elf. And I just, I think it will be a good choice. I think it's a crowd pleaser. And to say, bring your favourite musical theatre song, I think that's a pretty good choice. Right, so that is 10 AM on Wednesday. I actually can't believe that I'm in for this. Watch me get cut first round. No. No. See you Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Today is the day. I'm really, really excited. I was having a chat with Ez about the sort of vibe that the choreo is, because like I said, I've never been in before. And it seems like it's going to be like really up my street. And I'm just excited to be in the Matilda bubble because I love it so much. And if it ends here today, my journey with Matilda, that is okay, because I would have learnt a bit of the choreo. And yeah, honestly, I feel like a bit of a fangirl. Like, I love this show. Anyway, this is a bit of a jumbled outfit because it's like half dance, half singing, but I've got a baggier t-shirt that I'm going to wear underneath this for my singing with some jeans. I think that'll look cute. And then for the dance, I've got like a tight t-shirt and these khaki Lulu leggings. That was just the choice this morning. Matilda's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Because the costumes are so specific. Like, obviously I'm not going to turn up in a school uniform, and then also I'm not going to turn up in like a Mrs. Wormwood salsa dress, you know. Normally maybe I would suggest a little bit towards the show, but today I've just gone with activewear. I've got my song, Never Fall in Love with an Elf. I feel like it's gonna go good. I'm feeling positive vibes, and I am getting straight on the Lizzie line there. It's going to be absolutely glorious, and I've left enough time for me to go to Pret and get a coffee because we are at City Academy today and there's a Pret right on the corner. The goods have been secured. I've got an oat flat white and a pano raisin, and I've just arrived. So I'm going to head in. Wish me luck. Okay, we're done. Really, really enjoyed that. That was so much fun. It was actually really nice. I think because Matilda is a well-oiled machine, like, it's not a new show by any means. Everything was so detailed and so particular. Like, everything was really well explained, and it was just great. Like, they knew exactly what they wanted, and so it was quite easy to know what they wanted, which is sometimes a hard thing to do. So yeah, we started with Loud, which is the sort of salsa number, very detailed but also like very characterful. Basically, you're being Mrs. Wormwood and you are in the international salsa competition in your front room or whatever it is in the show. So yeah, very, very fun. And then we went into a little bit of Revolting Children, which is my fave. Like, if I got the opportunity to do that on a stage, I think I'll cry or wet myself, one or the two. So yeah, I think I did well in both routines. Kind of hated my outfit choice, honestly. Didn't feel very comfortable. I don't know, I was only in a t-shirt and leggings, but I just felt a little bit like basic. Like, I'll normally wear something a little bit more like could be day wear to a dance round, like not necessarily just sportswear. And I definitely felt it. I won't do that again. But at the end of the day, they don't really care what you're wearing. It's just like whether you do a good job of the choreo and perform it well, I guess. But it definitely helps for you to feel really confident in what you're wearing, for sure. And then it was really nice because there wasn't actually a cut. Everybody got to sing. I don't think I acted it as well as I possibly could have. I think second in the room to sing, so I was all sweaty, like I'd just throw my stuff on. It was very like, oh, and then I get in the room and like the piano's really quiet, and I think with that song you're relying on the piano to be like, you know, and it's not the pianist's fault, it's like the room, it was just swallowing the sound. So yeah, definitely could have sang better, but honestly, I'm always going to say that because I just love being hard on myself when it comes to singing. And now I'm off to WH Smith to get myself a new rep folder because I am absolutely sick to the back teeth of having taped sheet music. In college, we always had to have a 4-ring binder with no plastic wallets because they used to say the light might reflect off the plastic wallets and cause distraction for the pianist. When I've come into the industry, I've realised that that's just not a thing and most people have their music in plastic wallets. But anyway, when I went on tour, I was like, I can't take this big 4-ring binder. I'm gonna have to tape all of my music so it can just go in one flat folder. But honestly, so many people these days use plastic wallets, like, you know, like a Polly Pocket sort of folder thing. I'll show you when I go in. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. Okay, after traveling across the entirety of London, I finally found what I'm looking for. I kind of hate that it's blue, but never mind. I guess I can take these ones out and then spread them about, but we've basically got Polly Pockets where I'll put the music in so that you can see each page. Is one going to be enough? Unsure. Maybe I'll just get 2 just to be safe. But still, in terms of like saving space, in my case, that's pretty slim. What I did have before is one of these popper wallets, and I just had all of my sheet music shoved in, just taped. It was a mess. Pianists hate it, especially when you've got a long song, so I think I'm going to get 2 of these. Where's the price? I'm trying to find the price for you. I'll let you know when I pay, but I imagine they're not cheap. Hello everyone, I just got home and got into bed by the looks of it. I don't know what quite happened, but anyway, I'm editing this vlog and I didn't tell you how much the presentation books were. So they were from WH Smith and they were $6.99 each, which I actually thought was really good for like 40 different wallets in there. Also, you'll have that rep folder for years to come, I assume. And currently, I do think that's the best way that you can possibly display your sheet music and the easiest way for a pianist to navigate. Really, really good for space saving, so 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yes! Yeah! Got recall. Let's read the email. Honestly, I just didn't think I was going to get recalled. I don't know why. Just had this feeling. Alicia, breathe. I'm in for swing. Oh my God, I'm in for swing. Oh my God, please arrive warmed up. It's a dance session. It's a freaking dance session. It's a freaking dance session. It's a 2-hour dance call on Friday next week. Okay, same again. No worries. I don't know whether it'll be different choreo. I'll have to ask Ez, but very exciting. Very exciting. So this is the point in which I booked another job, which if you've watched my previous videos, you would have seen. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty gutted, to be honest, to be saying goodbye to Matilda. But Matilda has been around for, what is it, 30 years, 25 years? I don't know. But it's not going anywhere, I don't think. And based on the fact I was only like 2 rounds in, it's not worth the risk. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Matilda, and I dream that one day I will be prancing around on that stage doing Revolting Children, but I just don't think the way that the timings worked out that it's this year. I'm too early on in the process to kind of risk this amazing contract that I've been given. Also, when you find out what the contract is, I think you'll be like, okay. I'll see you in the next one.